Welcome to Unique Gold Tribe. My name is Bill Rao, one of the directors of Unique, and today I'm going to be speaking about a ton of gold, what it actually is, the history of gold, and also what it means when you have people contacting you from around the world via social network or other medium sources to be able to secure 100 metric ton of gold or 1,000 metric ton of gold, what this means in the real world. First of all, let me speak about the ton of gold. If we go back throughout recorded history over the last 5,000 or 6,000 years, there's only ever been 165,000 tons of gold removed from the Earth's crust over that total period. And if you were to take all the gold, all the jewelry, everything that's in gold today and we melt it down, it would form a cube of approximately 21 meters in size. So you can see it's really not a lot of gold. Also, it would also equate to less than 1 ounce of gold available per person on the planet today. So you can see again, it's truly a rare and precious metal that has great demand. So what is a ton of gold? A ton of gold, in reflection to troy ounces, is 32,150 troy ounces of gold. Now that in today's market terms is approximately $50 million at a spot price of around about $1,500 an ounce or a bit more. And again, if you look at the annual gold production from 2010, what's projected for even 2011, you're looking roughly at 2,500 tons of gold. Now again, the reason I'm speaking about this is that we have people, including ourselves of course, people contact us and say they have potential clients that want to order 100 metric ton or 1,000 metric ton. You know, when you start to look at these numbers here and break it down and look at the annual production, 1,000 metric ton is nearly 50% of the world's annual gold supply. So it's a major, major figure. So who has the most gold? Well, it's claimed the USA in Fort Knox has just under 9,000 tons, 8,965 tons of gold. Now, it has not been audited since 1955, but that's what they claim that's in the actual vaults there. You have Germany at 3,749 tons of gold. You have the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. It has also over 3,000 tons of gold, they claim. And then you have the ECB, the European Central Bank. They have 522 tons. And the reason I'm speaking about this is that, again, when people come to you and say, I have a client or I have a friend who has a potential client that would like to order 100 metric ton or 1,000 metric ton, you can start to understand this is a very, very big number, and in reality, it's probably not likely that it's real. Now, these same people that come to you and ask this, they'll probably use terms such as the Swiss procedure or the FOC, full corporate offer. Just know whenever you see these terms used, think of the letter F. I like to call them the big F for fraud, because that's really what it is. And in fact, you can even go to Wikipedia on Google, look up gold scams, and you'll see these terms come up: Swiss procedure, FOC, full corporate offer. And it's really where people are preying on people who don't have much knowledge in this industry to try and secure potential large investments through this particular procedure. They promise bank guarantees, but you'd only ever receive the cash or the money after they've taken possession of the gold. It's a total fraud, it's a total scam. So when people come to you and ask about metric tons or any of these procedures, to save you time, wasting time and energy, just know that it's going to be a fraud or a scam. You know, Philip Jubbs and Simon Heaps. Philip's been a bullion banker now for 20 years. He's never had anyone buy a metric ton of gold from him. He's had many millions of dollars worth of transactions occurred, but any one particular client of $50 million or more, they don't really need to deal with us. Let's think about it. And why would they deal with one of our IBOs, etc., that they've never met, you don't actually know yourself, and they're willing to invest $50 million through a system that they don't know. They don't need us. They would go straight to a financial institution, a bullion bank, or even to a refinery to secure such a deal. These deals do not happen. So just know when you have people coming to you wanting to secure this, you really don't waste your time. In fact, I like to say to these people, well, if you have $50 million to spend on a metric ton of gold, why don't we develop our relationship first? Why don't you do a $1 million deal, or a $10,000 deal, or a $100,000 deal? Let's do that. Let's get the gold shipped to you. Let's build our business relationship. Then, if you are the real deal, we can look at securing larger purchases. Personally, I believe the key to your success is reaching out, helping the ordinary people tap into the savings plan to be able to secure in certified London Bullion Market Association real gold, such as our products here, which is 999.9 certified, because there are many scams in the gold industry, believe it or not. Even last year, greed and fear is a driving factor, and the value of gold and silver today, you bring a lot of scammers out of the woodwork who want to be able to get this metal through devious means. And last year in Dubai, for example, a team of investors purchased approximately $200 million worth of gold, and they wanted to obviously get it at that little bit better price. They secured it from a means which were not certified by any of the authorities. And of course, when their gold arrived, at Dubai Customs, it was proven that it wasn't actually pure gold. One of the investors, it's said, they actually suffered a heart attack when he realised the truth about their large investment. So, again, buying products through us, through the London Bullion Market chain of integrity, which is of course Argo Horias, which is of course Viamet International, you can be confident and feel secure in yourself that when your product arrives to you, whether it's a tenth of an ounce, or whether it's one of our third of the ounce, or even any of our silver products that you can see here, that all of them have been produced and certified. Every coin, every collectible has been certified. We don't actually have one certified, then we say all the others are certified. Every individual unit is certified by Argo, London Bullion Market Association, ASEA, before it's shipped to every individual around the world. So with that's my tip for the day on a ton of gold, and I look forward to receiving more questions from you coming in that I can actually respond to you and help you out in the marketplace. So with that, I want to thank you.